They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Next the score, Ravens 7, Dolphins 0. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Tua. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Flush to his right. And this one too low.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off a play action. Tagovailoa. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Tua going to throw. Touchdown, Dolphins. Raheem Mostert, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, Our cameras find him looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Second down and 6 now. Again, it's Edwards. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Touchdown! Alec Ingold from 19 yards away. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The drive will start with an option going left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jackson now. Flushed out right. Down the numbers. There he goes. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Tucker now to add the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Caught. It's Wilson. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards there. A first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Tua now on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10.
And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
On second down, here's the option.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Here's Jackson to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Christian Wilkins in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Now it's Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And this one is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
For a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 6-yard
Tua
line.
wants to throw it on second down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
A loss of a yard on the play brings up third and 7.
Now Tua sliding out of the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
A 24-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead.
So they are able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
23 yards on the play.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Jackson on first down.
That's caught. It's Flowers.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Dolphins 17. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he gets this all the way down to the 20. What a return. Almost broke it for 6.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will finish off this third quarter of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. On first down, Tagovailoa. Out to the right here to Wilson. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 59 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Returning it, Justice Hill. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
He's to the 10, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 83 yards, and the Ravens have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On second down, Tua. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Catch made right side by Wilson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
That's good for Dolphins. First down.
Tua now on first down. Being chased out left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Tua. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mostert will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. Tua going to try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And this one will be brought back to the 22. But really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are right back in this football game.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. After the interception, here's Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. To throw is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Now Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. He will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson now off the bootleg. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. This will be caught at about the 5.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Edwards will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This is 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TX. 20 TX.
Here's Tua. Forced out to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
And going deep for Hill. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Here's first down. They'll start by running the option to the right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. They'll come up now. This is second and long. Jackson to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Right side, there's Likely with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the fourth.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. One final try for Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end on that last